A valiant effort from the New York Jets. They didn't roll over and die, but they lost. And we're going to talk about it here on the program. Our post-game show starts now.
I'm going to lose my gosh darn bananas. Boy Green Daily starts now. Zoinks!
Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily, Boy Green Daily. Let's go!
Zooey mama.
Put your seatbelts on. Get ready for the ride. We're the freaking New York Jets, so we're built for this shit.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Paul Austin Jr., a.k.a. Boy Green. I'm the New York Jets digital reporter for Heavy.com. Welcome to the post-game recap and analysis show. Jets just played the New England Patriots on Thursday Night Football here in Week 11, losing 27-14. That is the final tally in this contest. And plain and simple, the Jets certainly had their opportunities in this game, but they just couldn't do enough. And there's a lot of reasons why the New York Jets lost this game. We'll walk through all of them here on the show. The pinned comment on youtube.com/boygreen25 is the way to call into today's program if you'd like to do so. Jets shot themselves in the foot. 7 penalties for 62 yards. It was very uncharacteristic of recent Jets teams with Aaron Glenn, so they imploded with several dumb fouls, whether that be the personal foul German suplex play by Jarvis Brownlee Jr. or dropped interceptions. They had turnover opportunities. They had penalty mistakes. And the Jets dropped to 2-8 on the season, 0-3 in the AFC East. Patriots, on the other hand, 9-2 in the AFC East and 3-0 in the division. And they're going in a different direction. So Jets lose the turnover battle. They lose the time of possession battle. And while there was some Justin Fields running the football, which we love to see, he had 11 carries for 67 rushing yards in this game. He had one of his better passing performances, but that speaks to the shittiness of the prior passing performances more than the good of this one. He had 116 yards passing in this game, which was good to see. But just way too many mistakes. Way too many mistakes. The Jets shot themselves in the foot on countless occasions. And again, the thing that hurts the most is that this game was out there to be had. The Patriots are one of the best teams in football, and the Jets were there. I don't take a moral cookie from that. I'm just saying it's frustrating that it was there, but they just couldn't take advantage of it, which is frustrating. All right, let's go to the phone lines. Up first, we'll throw Alon up here on the program.
Oh, Paulie, I'm not going to talk much because I really didn't watch the game tonight. I just got home in the fourth quarter. I was out with my wife.
Okay,
so
fair enough.
I remember a few years ago,
yeah,
when the Jets beat the Patriots the last game of the year, and fans went crazy because we beat Bill Belichick
in his final game.
And I thought to myself, "Holy shit, they're in position to draft Drake May." See, sometimes Jet fans, they love meaningless wins and they go crazy until they realize that it screws them in the end. Okay, that's the Jets. The Jets love to win games when they don't count. I'm glad they didn't win tonight. I watched the fourth quarter. He is not a quarterback. He's just not. He's a running back. He's a running back.
Justin, yes, right.
He's a running back. He's a running back. It's unwatchable to watch. And the bottom line is, an AG has to realize that he cannot continue to throw him out there. He can't. If he wants to switch positions like Terrell Pryor, that works. Let him play running back. Paul, you know I'm right on this one.
I can't question it. Justin Fields is awful. Like, we just celebrated sarcastically him throwing for over 100 passing yards. Like, Jesus, that's awful. You know, that's
Paul,
just.
You know how far behind the Patriots we are right now. You know, we are light years behind them. Light years.
Look how we competed.
Okay. Because we win meaningless games and we give them quarterbacks, okay? Remember the Jets had chances to get top quarterbacks and they won meaningless games and people went crazy?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I am a man of reality. I don't believe in delusion, okay? They're 2-8. Let them lose the rest of their season, and maybe one of these quarterbacks can fall to them, and that'll be it. It's fine.
But
Fine.
here's the thing that sucks about this Patriot thing, right?
Oh, your beard looks good. It looks good today.
I appreciate you thinking that. There's still Baltimore, where they could definitely win that one for sure.
Yeah.
The thing that sucks about the Patriots thing is it's not like we beat the Patriots and they got the number 1 overall pick and they had their pick of anything. They picked third. Like they had the third pick of the litter, and I know some people were high on Drake May.
I love Drake May.
Others were lower because of his turnover issues. He had a lot of dumbass throws in North Carolina that are hard to explain with bad turnovers, which are just inexplicable. But like that, we could get punished because they picked third. It's not like they picked first, not like they picked second. They picked third, and then still, it's like, haha, Jets, fuck you. Even when we can have a glimmer of hope for beating Belichick, his final game, which I enjoyed in the moment, and then, well, sorry, pal, you can't enjoy it. You're a Jets fan. Like, fuck me,
Paul.
It's awful.
We are close. Remember when people said that we were going to be ahead of the Patriots for years? That lasted how many years?
Actually, they said that after the Jets beat the Patriots. They had Brees had the 178 yards rushing. They said, look, we literally leapfrogged them, like literally and figuratively, like, woo, we're off to the races. That's what they said. Yeah.
And how long did that last? How many months?
Not long. Not long at all. Not long at all.
Well, I don't mean to be mean, but it's just my nature, Paul.
Yeah, of course. You know,
Paul, I'm a good guy.
Who you are?
Down deep,
I'm sure you are.
I don't have a soul, but down deep there is one. I realize that.
Okay.
Paul.
Okay.
I don't want you to scare your kids, but you got to give them the warning next week. A week.
I don't. I will not see them. So.
Okay. Will they be
let me
scared?
see. Let me do my dates. Oh yeah, so literally, for those who don't know, my kids are not here. They're in Massachusetts. They did not go to the game, so thank God. They're in Massachusetts. The next time I see them would be if this bet goes a certain way. I would be doing a facial change so it would be what to just play at 1. So I guess it'd be the next morning. So Monday morning, Boy Green Daily show, and then drive to pick them up. So their first vision will be that from the last time they saw me, if that were, of course, to happen. Yes.
Okay, Paul, one final thing, because I want other people to call in.
Sure. Then there's a lot of people who want to call in.
They have a lot to say, okay?
Yeah.
You can't start this guy again. You can't, Paul.
I'm curious what he says. So I don't know. AG's about to speak, right?
You can't. So, I'm asking you. You cannot start him again.
Oh, I said if I had the choice, I would have benched him heading into this game. I would have played Tyrod Taylor because, like, again, I feel like even like in this game, where Justin had some very decent running and things of that nature, he had basically 100 yards passing. We're playing a different sport of it's not a different sport of football. We're playing a different sport than what everyone else is playing.
Yes.
When our quarterback is struggling, he's dragging his limp body to 100 passing yards, which again is one of his better ones he's had, which is an indictment of the other ones that he had. Not much credit to whatever he did against New England. So yeah, again, if it was up to me, I would have played Tyrod Taylor in this game, and who knows how things could have possibly changed. But I still would use Justin Fields as the runner guy. I'd still incorporate him in there. What do you have to lose? Who gives a bleep? But
Paul,
yes, I would have made the change.
Paul, you're a good sport, Paul. But the best thing that could happen to this team, is for them to lose out and to take the post 6-1 cap hit and cut him. He cannot be near.
I'd cut him entirely. I'm resetting the quarterback.
He cannot be near the quarterback room next year. He can't.
Because what other vision do you have for him? Because if he's not the unquestioned starter, which obviously he should be,
not.
But if he's not, then what is he? Like if you're keeping him on the roster. So they're definitely drafting a rookie. We could debate where that is in 2026, but why wouldn't you at least take one? Okay, if you keep Justin, you can't, based on his play, make him like he's clearly QB1. So you're bringing in another veteran. So what's his role on the team? That is unclear. So to me, you take the grenade and you jump on it and you bomb yourself, and then you reset the room completely and go from there.
I'd rather give Jacoby Brissett $5 million to be our bridge.
Sure.
And hopefully the Jets can fall within the top 3, and maybe one of those quarterbacks falls to us. Again, I do not want to trade up for any of these quarterbacks. I think this team is many pieces away. I know quarterback is their main issue, but there are many pieces that this team needs to be passable. There's no need for them to trade any future assets to get one of these quarterbacks. If Mendoza or Simpson fall to them, perfect.
They
If
have the
not,
third best odds at the number 1 pick. So
yeah,
before this game,
just lose out. It's the best thing that happens to them. Again, finally, they should start Brady Cook against the Falcons in 2 weeks. There's no reason not to. Paul, you're a really good sport. I know you have to watch these games every week. I do feel bad for you. It's like Chinese torture, Chinese water torture. It really is. It is. It's hard to watch. And as you said, watching the Jets, it's not like NFL football. It's not. It's really not. So always a pleasure, and enjoy your evening. And I see half the facial hair coming off right now. I do. Have a good one, man.
sick bastard. Let's go back to the fucking phone lines, for God's sakes. Who's next? Who the hell's next? Devin, DNY for life.
BG, man. Dude, Justin's got to be. It's got to be over now for Justin, bro. Like it has to be over. And I'm gonna say positively speaking. Adonai Mitchell dropped some passes, some serious passes that were game changing. So that was kind of like disheartening as well. But like celebrating, he got over 100 yards, bro. Like, I disagree with Alon though, bro. Like, we do need pieces. We don't need that many pieces. We need a quarterback. If we had Gardner Minshew in this game, if we had frickin' Jameis Winston in this game, if we had, Brissett, like, I'll agree with him, Brissett. There's enough. The offensive line, even though Simpson was getting beat like a drum, the offensive line holds up long enough for most quarterbacks to get a pass off. There are players that are open. Like, even when I'm looking at him taking sacks in the fourth, and I'm like, hit Brees in the flat. Just give Brees the ball right there in the flat. He streaks out. The linebacker is not on top of him, so you hit him in stride, and he's making them miss. He'll make them miss. It's just sheer incompetence at the quarterback position. Like, it's just, and I was really hopeful for this guy. I really like him as a person. It's not personal, but he's not able to quarterback, bro. He's just not able to do it. He's just does not have the ability to be a quarterback. Like, I mean, anybody else can get like 200 yards passing. Like, it wasn't like the Patriots was locking down the receivers, and these guys are open, man. Like, I hate losing, man, and I hate losing to the Patriots the most. It's like a burning hot prod to my soul every time I lose to them, and it just irks me more and more. And
my blood is boiling right now seeing the postgame show with Mike Vrabel and Drake May laughing it up on the set of Amazon Prime. Like, it boils my blood to see them at 9-2, us at 2-8. We're a laughing stock. They're a Super Bowl contender. That fucking pisses me off.
Sure does, bro. And I'm so tired of it, man. It needs to be our turn. I don't, the thing that Alon is talking about, like, just lose out, like, that's not going to happen, because we know how this goes. Even if we can lose every game and then get to the last three, and we'll be on a 3-game winning streak, which will move our draft stock. Yeah. I do want to draft somebody, and even if we were to draft somebody, I don't want to see them playing in the beginning of next year. Like, I don't want any rookie to start, because that's not going to be a good thing for any rookie. Like,
I agree.
You have to be. It's not like Indiana or Indianapolis or another state, freaking North Carolina. This is New York. You have to have another level of mental toughness to play in this media. Like, you just can't do it. You have to have a certain level of bravado. That's Jackson Dart. Good for him. They're good for the Giants. You know what I mean? Because he has that bravado to be able to play in New York. You need someone that has that level of confidence, but you need the ability. You need the ability. and if you don't have it, like this city will kill you because we're tired of losing and we've not seen a championship since 1969. And we don't have the patience to sit through and watch a young quarterback take his lumps. So we need to fill the rest of the roster. All right. If there's somebody here to draft them. But if there's not, okay, I'm good with waiting until 2027 and just have just a solid, such a solidified roster that like it's impossible for anyone that's competent to fail. Man, I can't even yell. I can't even be. I'm like numb because I'm just like it's pointless. It's pointless to like just be ranting and raving. Like I'm just tired of losing, though, man. I'm just tired of losing, bro. And this game was winnable. We made
100%.
some boneheaded mistakes, and that was the other thing on defense as well. But the defense, I'm not gonna blame them because they held well enough to where they gave us the ball enough advantageous positions to be able to come back and tie the game and win the game. Like there was time for that, but we just don't have competence at the number one position that we need, man. So I'm not gonna yell anymore. I wasn't even yelling that much tonight anyway, but it's just so frustrating, man. It's just so frustrating. And I will say this. This is a positive that I'll say.
Okay.
The team plays hard for AG. So I don't want to hear
100%.
no bullshit about AG can't, these players are quitting on them. These dudes, it's on their face. They're playing hard. They're out there, they're giving it everything they got. We got some bullshit calls. That one call against Brownlee in the first quarter where, he was tackling the dude. Like, come on, man. So anyhow, bro, just want to check in, man. I was, good job on the stream. As always, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate hanging out and feel like I'm watching the game with you. I wasn't checking in. I appreciate Indy chiming in. Indy's fucking hilarious, bro. Him and Philly Noodles. I love those two, bro. Like,
Great
shout
combo
out to you
platter right
guys.
there.
Yo, man, those guys on here is just hilarious, man. And so shout out to you guys. Made this a little bit more entertaining, a little bit more pleasurable. But I appreciate you, BG, man. You have a good night, brother.
You too, DNY for life. Again, we'll continue to take your calls. We got 600 people in the room. Like the video, hit subscribe. Jets lose this one, as you can see here on the screen, 27-14. Just again, yeah. So to Devin's point, before we go back to the phone lines, clearly the Jets are playing for AG, and that part is encouraging. So to silver linings it up. Again, I hate that the Jets are 2-8 right now. This sucks. They have not rolled over. They did not get blown out 45-3. They were in this game. It's even more frustrating when you're in a game because there's this. Adonai Mitchell didn't help with his drops. Justin Fields can't throw the football forward consistently. Jets can't catch an interception. Undisciplined animals and all the mistakes they made from a penalty perspective. Disappointing. When you have parents, right, and they're like, "I'm not mad at you. I'm disappointed." Disappointed. Back to the phone lines. Frankie's up next. What's up, Frankie?
Devin's right. Indy's got to be on the call more. He's hilarious, especially during the game.
Yeah, he's
That
good.
part's for him.
Yeah.
Okay, where do I start with this game?
Yeah, sure.
I'm
Wherever you'd like to go.
gonna start with the defense.
Okay.
Didn't you tell us that this is one of the worst offensive lines and Drake May gets sacked more than anybody else?
Yes, he was sacked heading into this game. He was sacked 35 times this season. That's second most in the NFL. The only player who had more is Cam Ward. And Cam Ward, by the way, played before tonight one less game than Drake May and had more sacks. So that's an incredible
And how many
statistic.
sacks did we have tonight, BG?
Let me see. Let's pull up the numbers.
It was a big
here.
one.
That would be that'd be one, and that's when Jermaine Johnson was being blocked by Hunter Henry, their tight end.
Yeah, so not sure what that was all about, but I would have expected Will to have a very good game. I would have expected JJ to have a very good game, and not sure what happened to those guys. Number two, Stephon Diggs. What were his stats, please?
Yes, sir. 9 catches, 105 yards, 11.7 per clip, was targeted 11 times.
Right, and he's been doing this for how many years now? 10 maybe? Great player.
Yeah, he's been around for about a decade.
Well,
Sure.
could somebody tell the Jets that? Because every time I saw him, he was wide open. Now, it wasn't like, oh, he just beating one guy and he's open by a couple yards. Every time I saw that guy, he was wide open like, oh, who's supposed to be covering him?
And
I don't
how
understand.
did we put Jamie and
He's the
Sherwood
best
on him?
fucking player on the team.
How do you put our
How can he be so
linebacker
wide
on him?
open?
How do you do that? Like, he is their number 1 wide receiver.
Right.
And multiple times he was on Sherwood. And then Drake May, so empty set, spread him out
Right,
Madden style.
exactly.
And
I
then
don't
hike the
understand.
ball, slants. And it just boom, boom. And he just whoop, whoop, whoop.
It's
And
not-
even when he had to hold the ball on for too long, our pass rush was non-existent. We
No.
blitzed, we rushed 4, we rushed 6. And it didn't matter. Drake May was just la, 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 la. Oh, golly.
Okay,
Oh,
now,
Lord. Yeah.
Brownlee, you want to, like, once you get beat, like, touch the guy, please, so you don't give him an extra 7 yards?
How embarrassing. How do you
That's a
not just
joke.
slap him on the
That's a
ass?
joke.
Like, that's stupid.
Now let's move to the offense.
Yeah.
Um, uh, I don't want to blame Mitchell for all his drops. I mean, a couple of those, the ball was thrown behind him. One of them, the ball was thrown 150 miles an hour, 5 yards from him. Let me ask you a question. Is it me or do I feel that when they roll out Justin Fields, or when he just happens to leave the pocket and just starts roaming on his own, he throws the ball better?
Yes.
Is it just me that notices that, or is that happening?
And
When he's
runs
in the
ball.
pocket, and when he's in the pocket, like a regular pocket passer, he can't throw the ball worth a darn.
No, he can't
Is
see
that?
it. He can't see
I
it at
mean,
all.
do you notice that too? Is that
100%.
so? Okay, so why are they not developing plays where they constantly roll them out?
I don't know, because like that's easier for folks who don't know. You roll them out, you cut your reads in half. It's not
Right,
reading the whole field anymore. It's reading half. And then there's normally layered progressions. There's a guy running a drag. There's a guy running intermediate. There's a guy running deep. So then Justin rolls out. It's 1, 2, 3. Is he open? No. Is he open? No. Is he open? Okay. Whoop. It's just supposed to be super simple. So he's had success with it. Again, and his just straight up scrambles. When he's gone out and no one's there and he's like sort of cutting through, it just seems like that should be totally written in. I don't know.
That should be like their offense all the time. Okay.
Yeah.
And then is there no, like, was it me or like they just taking their time there at the end and just no sense of
100%.
urgency? Like, okay, we got 5 minutes, we're down whatever what it was, 13 or 16 points, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay, let's just take our time. I mean, what the hell is
No.
going on?
Yeah, no sense of urgency. That was the other one I wasn't getting, especially when we got to the 2-minute warning. Like, so it's coming down, it's like 2:30, and I'm like, okay, well, clearly you guys got to score as quickly as possible. And then Just Fields is changing personnel.
Right.
So,
Like,
or the coaches, whoever you want to blame. So that means the defense, if you change personnel, the defense gets to change personnel. So the ref gets to hold in front of the center, says, no, you don't get to snap the ball until they get their full substitutions in. You don't, so which means you don't substitute, so you can keep moving. No huddle. Run with the fucking people you have out there. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
And so at the end of the day,
yeah.
I mean, when I watch the game, I have to root for him. I can't like not root for him.
Sure,
It's kind of a weird thing. I think Alon is rooting against them, but
yeah, he definitely is.
I'm actually rooting for them, but only because, and I know I'm wrong. It's like because I don't want to screw this up. I actually do want one of these quarterbacks, and
sure, right.
unless we got to get a top 3 pick to get one of these good quarterbacks.
Probably, yeah.
But I've given up on Justin Fields. I've had enough of him.
Yes,
I want to see Brady Cook start against Atlanta as well. I don't care who starts next week. They're going to get killed anyway. But they're going to get destroyed next week.
Well, I certainly hope not. My beard has other plans.
Well, your beard is gone, dude. It's like, don't even. It's not even a question anymore.
I see.
You had a chance tonight. I actually thought they'd win. They had a shot to win tonight because I
Yeah,
figured,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
interdivision,
Short week.
short week. Everybody's could be, and they did. They didn't. It's not like they got blown out. It's not like they
Definitely not.
weren't in the game. They did.
They were.
They just played dumb. Like I said at the end, they're a bunch of morons. I don't understand what I was watching. I was like, you understand that you're down X amount of points and look at the clock. I mean, do you not understand math? Look, I don't get it.
And the whole game, right? So you have the opening drive, right? You take over half the fucking court. I'm like, oh
Right,
my
like-
God, beautiful. And then on the
Right.
first drive for the Patriots, it's
Right.
third down. Jarvis Brownlee does a German suplex on the guy. Clearly,
By the
I
way,
know.
okay,
Ah,
so I know that like we are playing football, right?
Yes.
I mean, okay, I know that was a rough tackle, but come on, man, this is football.
It
I mean, I don't know. I didn't like that call at all.
Which just stinks because the refs are just because like now what they apparently want you to do is just hug them. So like if you have them in a compromising position, just hold them up, and then the ref will blow. But right at the end of the day, these are gladiators smacking each other at 100 miles an hour. And now you just arbitrarily pick we didn't blow the whistle, but the play was obviously over. So flag. And then it changes dramatically. What a punitive thing. It was third down. The Jets stopped them. Let's see what happens. Oh, sorry. Automatic first down now in Jets territory. What?
That completely changed everything on that one.
Yeah.
And then Arion Smith, I mean, is he on a team anymore or what's going on?
Oh yeah, let's see. Did he have any targets in this game? I don't remember him having
I
any.
don't think he had any. Well, it's hard when
he did not have a target in this game.
Well, when you don't allow your quarterback to throw or your quarterback can't throw, there's not really going to be many targets. But
touche.
They're screwed. So anyway, well, it was great. I did listen to you through the whole thing, so it was a lot of fun. So
I appreciate that. Thanks, Frankie.
And sorry about your beard, man. I think it's gonna be gone.
Over. It's not over. It's not over. There's time. I don't know if I'm convincing you or myself, but
yeah, I think you convinced yourself. Good luck with that. Talk to you later.
That. Thanks, Frankie. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you to the 600 people in the room. And like the video. Come on. Don't you like depressing football talk? Then this is the place for you. Back to the phone lines. All right, let's go to Bill Aimley. What's up, Bill?
Well, I just want to let you know.
Yeah.
Thinking about your kids and everything, I'm willing to take one for the team. If the Jets lose next week, I'll shave my beard off so you don't have to.
Oh, the old babysitting.
Just to raise the stakes, the mustache will go too.
Wow. Okay. I don't know if Alon is still on the chat.
Alon will say no way.
Well, I mean, you're playing kickball. You can do the old tap on the helmet and say, "Hey, can you get on base for me?" What a very brazen thing for you, Bill, to volunteer to dive on the sword.
I forget what the commercial is. I'm going to call the stand-in. Okay, Bill, you can do it for me now.
Wow, that's what? I totally accept that change. But Frankie says absolutely not, and we'll see what Alon says in the chat. But that's very bold. That's very bold, Bill. I appreciate you diving on the sword. You're a real trooper.
Oh my God.
Well, hopefully they win.
It was
after tonight. I'm not sure.
It's rough for the team to actually play physical for most of the game, but just too many blown coverages in the secondary. And Stevens was the worst of the group. The only thing to save Stevens was that when he broke up the potential.
The deep ball, the Mac Hollins, big salute.
I had the ball in the hands and go, nope,
Yeah, again, I incorrectly called it live because what happens, DBs are a special type of diva. If the ball gets thrown into the stands and it's incomplete, a DB would start going, not up in here, not up in here. We're like, dude, it was an incomplete pass. It had nothing to do with you. So I assume that was the case for Brandon. But obviously in the replay, Mac would have definitely caught that ball, would have been in the red zone immediately. So great play by Brandon. And he stepped up very nicely in that regard. For sure.
I do believe that there was another breakup before that one. So the Jets secondary kind of got it together, but it's like it could have been nice if you've done this for the first 3 quarters of the game where Everybody seemed to be wide open. Because I thought overall the defensive line, even though they may not have gotten them that many times, it's not for lack of effort. I mean, these guys could have gotten a couple more sacks had the defensive backs held their ground better. And then you had that one holding penalty where we actually got a sack. Yeah, we got the sack and Quincy, yeah. So yeah, plenty of blame to go around, but definitely Fields is bad news for us. We gotta get rid of him. And the only thing I can say to Allen is I don't care where the Jets pick, whether it's the first pick of the draft or the 56th pick in the draft. If you're going to draft the quarterback, develop him.
Yes,
that's
please.
Men are failing. It's not drafting the people; it's developing them. You know, I mean, was Sanchez really that great a quarterback, or were we able to at least slightly develop him? But he isn't, the guy that was going to last 10 years and give us like 20 playoff wins. It's like, wow, no, we can't develop a quarterback for whatever reason.
Which is why I say that the Jets need to cut Justin Fields. It doesn't have to be right now. Wait till the offseason out of respect.
Yeah, I agree.
But like, if you can't draft a rookie and then don't worry, Justin's going to be our guy. Rookie won't see the field. If Justin plays like this, the fans are going to be asking for it. The coach are going to be like, Jesus, we got to play the rookie. This guy's terrible. Right. And then I don't want him to. I want them to properly develop a young quarterback. So you got to get rid of Justin and bring in a competent veteran. I don't know who that is. Whoever, Jacoby Brissett, someone mentioned. Sure, whoever it is, I don't give a crap. Yeah. And then you let him ride out the season, let the rookie develop and marinate behind the scenes and learn the position. We're never going to say, geez, our rookie got too much time to develop. That doesn't no one's ever going to say that. So they need an absolutely brand new quarterback room.
Oh, it's crazy. Fall on the damn ball. Don't try and pick it up.
Justin should have done that. He definitely got aggressive and tried to keep it up, and then feet are kicking around. They don't realize there's a fumble on the ground. No
right, and then, of course, May throws up what would have been an interception, but Stiggers collides with, I forget who it was.
Tony Adams.
Coverage, yeah. One of them could have come up with the interception, but as usual.
There were several. So Stiggers and, oh, my God, Tony Adams. So they ran into each other. That was clearly a pick. Yeah, Stiggers had another pick on the sideline. He just ran up and dropped it. That was a pick. And then there was another drop. Not drop, but like Michael Clemens deflected a ball at the line of scrimmage. It floated. Brandon Stevens didn't see it. If he just catches it, it's an interception, and who knows? Maybe he can run it back. I don't know. But at least he intercepts it. So, yeah, there were so many opportunities. Again, that's a football game. The ball just bounces up in the air. You just got to catch it. But the Jets are incapable.
Yeah, it's the football gods toying with us.
Yeah, cruel.
Torture. Cruel. I don't think this is a coaching thing. I just think it's freaking bad luck. Really bad luck. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy. I can't, man. I've been a fan since the early 70s, and it's like there's no way I'm putting them. They're my team.
Of course.
And my team, no bags over my head or any of that nonsense.
No, I've not done that, and I don't plan on doing that.
I don't want them to lose out. I want them to keep playing because if it's destiny that the right guy is going to come in at quarterback to lead them, he'll come from wherever.
100%. Drake May was a 3rd overall pick. Lamar Jackson was the 32nd overall pick. Yeah. Quarterback Dak Prescott was a 4th round pick. Tom Brady was a 6th round pick. Quarterbacks come in all shapes and sizes. It's about your situation. What is your plan, AG, to develop the next quarterback of the New York Jets?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. He probably won't tell us even if he knew. But whatever, as long as it works. And the Jets are armed and dangerous. They have 5 first-round picks over the next 2 years. They have $200 million in cap space, not next year, the year after that. So they got a million different ways to find the quarterback. Yeah. Find it. That's a task. Good luck.
May, the only thing he's got to be careful about is he threw some pretty long balls that all seemed to just float. Mm-hmm. They were on target, but they took a while to get to the receivers.
Yeah.
Gives the defense a chance to get in front, knock it down, or intercept it. So he has to be careful with his throws.
100%.
But Fields, it's ridiculous.
Terrible.
It's ridiculous. No words can express how bad he is, and all AG can do is keep protecting his players and not answer the press's questions.
Yeah, I'll have to look back at what he was saying. I've seen some defense. He said, again, I'm going to put these quotes out of context because I didn't hear them, but I saw that he said, when asked about the performance of Justin Fields, said he did some good things, some real good things. Now we just got to help him out, like he was referencing NYJ Mitchell's drop. So
I'm sure that he's telling Fields otherwise when they're alone. So
yeah, perhaps. Yeah, right.
I'm pretty sure he's not coddling him.
I hope not.
No, I'm pretty sure he's spelling it out. It's like, dude, you got to get your act together. You got to get your act together. You already have enough pressure from the outside. Well, I'm not putting that kind of pressure on you. Just be warned. This can't fly for much longer.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Best to you, best to your family, and best to Mikey Knight.
Yes, that was what a pleasant surprise that
pneumonia. Was. Oh my God. I went through that 2 years ago. No joke.
Yeah.
No
scary. Ron pneumonia. Yeah, it's very scary. So best wishes to him. And Bill, thank you so much for calling into the show, man. Appreciate it. A lot of people are trying to call into the show. We got over 700 people in the room. Like the video, hit subscribe. I'm Paul Austin Jr., a.k.a. Boy Green. We're here for our post-game show recap and analysis. Jets lose 27-14 to New England Patriots. They had their chances, but they just did, to put it bluntly, too much stupid shit. Undisciplined penalties. Couldn't catch an interception. NYJ Mitchell, as they're showing again on the screen. Thank you for this. I was really curious about that. NYJ Mitchell dropping footballs. So, yeah, there was a million reasons why the Jets lost this game. Terrible management there at the end of Justin Fields and trying to control, lack of urgency, getting sacked in situations he shouldn't be sacked in, like a disaster. All right, let's go back to the phone lines. Yes. Who the hell is this? There he is, James Woody.
Hey, I don't have too much time, unfortunately. I'm on my phone, which you may tell from the setup here. I'm only on 6%, so I'll keep it short and sweet.
Sure.
I am not as down as everybody. I feel like everybody is like, damn, I can't believe this team. What were you guys expecting? We're a team that just beat the Browns and the Bengals, and for most of the game, we had a fighting shot the whole way through. We're talking about a team that we literally had to lead the whole first quarter, and then we're talking about one or two scores the whole way through. So, I'm definitely not seeing the fury or I'm not feeling the fury that I'm seeing on the internet of, oh my God, fire everybody, all this type of stuff. You got some words. Talk to me. Talk to me.
I wouldn't. I don't know what you're sensing from me. There's not fury. That left my body somewhere in the middle of the game. I am. I am pissed. I hate the Patriots. And it's not just words. I fucking loathe the Patriots. Their success makes me want to rip my eyes out with my bare hands and just do unspeakable things. So seeing all this right now in the postgame shows it continues on this projector is disgusting. But no, it's just that, because I don't know how you viewed it, Woody, but for me, I saw other Jet fans of you were saying, oh, just keep it close. That's good enough for me. No, fuck that. I'm here to win. It's a wins and losses league. I wanted to win, and this game showed that they could have. They should have. They would have. All these things, again, I can point to 1,000 things that happened. The undisciplined bullshit where Jarvis Brownlee is fucking suplexing people for no apparent reason. I know some people are saying that.
German suplex.
It was. Some people were saying, I don't know. It's football. Guys, come on. Let's be real with each other. It was late. He just flipped him super late. Late. He obviously had him. It wasn't like the guy was still fighting. It's a penalty every day of the week. So that sucks. The inability to get pressure, that was frustrating. The interception opportunities where Quantas Stickers and Tony Adams are running into each other. Quantas Stickers had a pick on the sideline. Brandon Stevens had a deflected ball up in the air. He lost it in the lights, so that's an interception. It's just those are the parts that's frustrating because it just could have won this game. And I think it could have been an absolutely tone defining, franchise defining, whatever word you want to use for Aaron Glenn.
I don't know about franchise.
Aaron Glenn, again, I'm messing up all my words, but what I mean is that for Aaron Glenn, it would have been the defining win of his tenure to get the upset of the season against a division rival, to win 3 in a row. All of that, no matter what happens the rest of the season, that could have been that. And it wasn't. And he had chances to do it. That's the frustrating part for me.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel. I don't know. I guess that's one of those glass half full or glass half empty. I feel like the fact that we could say that with this roster, like what they actually came into Gillette with, and we could say that, I think it's a huge plus. And you know me, I'm the first to criticize the clap at somebody when I don't think somebody's doing the right thing. But I think the coaching staff actually put this team in a position to succeed. I'll say Tanner Engstrand in the offense, as my headline shows, the offense a little bit more than the defense, because the man-to-man was killing the Jets. Literally killing the Jets, all these drag routes. Like every single third down conversion was just a drag route, and every single DB is getting beat by their receivers. So that was kind of disgusting. I can't lie. But the offense, for you to not have a quarterback that can throw 100 yards in a game, I know he hit 108, and still drive down the field against a good defense. I don't know what more Tanner Engstrand can do when his wide receiver core is A.D. Mitchell, John Mechie, and me. You know what I'm saying? It's so bad. But they were able to march down that field, and they were doing, they had creative plays. They had plays where AD was breaking, great routes against one of the best cornerbacks in football, Christian Gonzalez. He didn't come down with the ball. I'm not gonna, I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, send him to the moon." I know, you probably are a little upset at AD, but first game, I don't know if it's jitters, but the fact that he is getting open against that type of talent shows me something super exciting. I know he's gonna, catch those. And one of them was behind him. Like he had to do a Michael Jackson spin. I'm talking about. But the first one, I think the first one was the worst one.
The left hash down the deep shot.
Yeah. That was probably
again. If Justin Fields doesn't underthrow him, that's a walk-in touchdown. 80 if he catches it, but which I guess is not guaranteed. But 80 he was running with Gonzo, which again, for Jet fans that don't pay attention, Christian Gonzalez has been like an elite level corner. And he gave him that business in the middle of the route, and I saw him separating. You see the cheetah out in the wild against the gazelle, and all of a sudden you start getting, and you're like, oh my goodness. And again, then Justin threw it short, so 80 had to hit him with the and then drop. But it hit him in the hands, and that was the easy rule, right? He said if it hits you in the hands, you got to catch it. But I'm not like pissed at AD Mitchell, send him to the moon. I am excited that he's going to be getting opportunities for the rest of the season. Again, the thing that sucks is to hear Garrett Wilson's placed on IR today sucks after our show. That news came out. And I don't know if he plays again the rest of the season.
Wait, who is? Oh, Garrett.
Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson's on IR, so he's out for 3 more games minimum after this. But then there's 4 games left of the season. Do they rush him back out? And I have no idea what the Jets' record's going to be. 2-12, 2-13, 3-14, whatever the fuck.
Damn, whatever the record. You're not having them win any more games. You're that.
No, I don't know. Whatever I'm saying. I'm stupid with math. I'm an idiot. I don't know. Okay, I'm just saying there's 3 more games left, whatever it is. I don't know. Are they 5-8? Are they, even if it's 5-8, they won 3 in a row. Or is Garrett going to rush back out there to try to get them to like an unbelievable 9-8 streak? I don't know. So whatever it is, though, maybe the Jets just play it safe and just say it's twofold. Garrett's healthy in the offseason, ready for next year, and we get these looks at, hey, John Mechie the third. What did he have? I got all his stats in front of me here. 3 catches, 45 yards, 15 to clip, and obviously had the wide open touchdown. So John Mechie third. Whoa, none of us were talking about John Mechie. Everyone was talking about Arian Smith.
Yeah, but that touchdown was.
Mitchell.
What's gonna happen? We're gonna need to, sign the turf monster to the New York Jets.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Like that. That's not gonna happen. Again, I don't think. In terms of someone tripping up on the route, I'm talking about, and him being wide open. Like he did not create that opportunity. That was the turf. Are you serious? That's
give some man some credit, man.
Give him credit for what? For running?
I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame. I just said what a nice game for the young man, and you're like, God, geez, this guy overcame leukemia, man. How about hey, you got it?
What
and you're like, way to go, the turf monster. Like Jesus, dude.
That's crazy. You bringing up leukemia like that has anything to do.
Let me give you this. If I have leukemia, I'm playing that card for the rest of my life.
My
okay?
God.
Come on, man.
Thank the Lord that your name is not DeMar Hamlin Green. Yeah, because you would be playing that. But I'll tell you something right now.
Okay.
What's his name? A.D. Mitchell. I actually picked him up on fantasy when I saw the IR news. And this game shows me that was a solid pickup because they're targeting him, they're looking for him, and he's open. All he needs to do is simply catch the ball, and it's lights out. Mechie is going to be a little bit harder. I don't know because a lot of NFL players have good cleats, so I don't know if they're just going to be tripping over themselves. But for AD, I'm feeling good.
AD's going to keep getting. I hope the Jets don't put him in some sort of, and I have no idea. I'm just speaking out of my tuchus. I haven't heard AG or anyone talk it. I imagine he doesn't get put in any kind of doghouse, and I hope he doesn't for dropping the balls. I hope they give him more chances. That's the real sign of a player. We believe in you. We're going to keep coming to you, and we know you're going to catch the next one. So I hope they have that faith in the young man. Former second-round pick, just like Mechie's a former second-round pick. The Jets need to find out through the rest of the season, are any of these guys competent? And again, that may be difficult to do with Justin Fields throwing for 100 passing yards, so maybe that will incite a Tyrod Taylor switch of some kind at some point here in the near future. But let's see what these young kids have.
Absolutely. Appreciate you. You already know, Boy Green. You are the guy, the man, the myth, the legend, the boy who became king. And appreciate everybody on the channel. I'm down to 2% now. I'm gonna let all the other callers shine.
Well, before you do, use your final 2% to plug yourself, man.
Oh, of course, you already know. Take Flight Talk. That's where it's at. Take Flight, baby. It's Take Flight Talk on Instagram, YouTube, of course. And I actually posted my quick thoughts before hopping on here. I posted my quick thoughts on Take Flight Talk on the YouTube and TikTok. That's the other one. And then, of course, at the James Woody. I'm on all the socials and jetnation.com to hear my full-length thoughts and reports on what's going on NYJ all day, baby.
There you go. 700 people in the room. You guys know what to do. At Take Flight Talk. Talking is one of Woody's strengths. That's for sure.
You already know. The whole family got RSV right now. We sick, we coughing, but I'm still talking. You already know that's what we do.
Hopefully that's not infectious over the digital airwaves, but nonetheless, I feel sick after watching these Jets. So here we are. Woody, God bless. We'll see you next week, pal.
Absolutely. Peace.
There he is, James Woody, joining us here on the program. All right, let's go back here. Up next is Co.
Yeah, Paul, what up, man?
What's up, man?
Nah, I just, like, I had to cut the game off.
Damn.
Honestly, man, like, that shit, it really blew my mind because I'm tired of seeing the incompetent with the coaching. There's no adjustments. Extra, the 5-yard pass is not going to win nobody no games. It's not. It's not going to win nobody games. Granted, A.D. Mitchell, he had some crucial drives that killed drives.
Yep.
Defense, I don't know. As far as like, we need some run stoppers in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
We do, man. Because we had that dude, Trey Henderson, carry guys and did whatever. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. O-line. O-line. Yeah. See, like Fields regressed. Like before, he would take off and run. Or, he'd get out the pocket. And they're not playing to his strength. Move the pocket. See, this is the difference between Mike Vrabel and Aaron Glenn.
Okay.
Vrabel knows how to coach, and he makes adjustments. He plays his player's strengths. They move the pocket, make Drake move around with the pocket. See a little 5 yards, 10 yards, maybe even more, depending. And a lot of times we got home, but they tripled Will McDonald, so I can't be mad at that. I didn't saw him get chipped all game, literally all game. He had because Will Campbell went to LSU, so you guys are stuck. But Will got past him a lot of times, but it was healthy. There's nothing you could do. So somebody, Jermaine was getting in, or sometimes broken team. We gotta play in our lanes. Like we can't let the quarterback get out of the pocket. We gotta bend the pocket. I'll take that. Bend the pocket and make him throw something foolish and maybe a pick or something. And so now looking at it, I'm just like, you see a difference between coaching and still figuring out coaching. You gotta think about it. Mike Vrabel he went to the AFC Championship game with Ryan Tannehill as his quarterback.
Yeah,
Let's not
that's
forget
true.
that.
Tennessee, yep.
So I'm looking like I like Justin Fields. But bro, sometimes Brees. Listen, we all know Brees is a home run waiting to happen every time he touches the ball. There's been times he's in the flats wide open. He's not even looking. Like, dump the ball off to him. We know what he can do after the catch. Do little things like that. Then it'll force him to come up. Then we throw down the field. It's like, come on, bro. The great quarterbacks, they took whatever the defense gave them. You watch the Drew Brees in them. They took whatever the defense gave them. And that's all Justin Fields has to do. Is listen, bro, stop playing hero, whatever it is that you're playing. Because it's not cutting it. It's not. I'm sorry. It's not cutting it. And
Terrible.
then listen, play. You got athletic ability. If it's not there, hold ass and run. I would live with that. Like the first two drives, we look good. I'm like, there we go. Extra ain't looking good. He's digging in the playbook a little. Perfect. And then it's like back to all right, yeah, quick, a little 5 yards here, 3 yards here, bro. The defense not gonna respect us if we don't stress. If we don't challenge them down the field, it's not gonna happen.
No.
So it's like wow, like it's like we do good, and then we take steps back. Like it's aggravating. And then I'm looking at the Patriots on top of the division. Like we had our way with these guys. Last year they couldn't do anything against us. And everybody's saying, oh well, you got to draft the quarterback out of college. I said honestly, no quarterback really caught my eye to be like, yeah, we got to use a top pick on him and whoever it is. Not one quarterback, not the quarterback from Indiana, Fernando, not him. I mean, yeah, not him. Nobody has really caught my attention. So it was like, when? I'm about to say, cause I had my Wolfie on me. Yeah. All right, bro. I'm here tomorrow, doing the double. So it's like, oh man, I don't know, man. Everybody's sitting saying do this and do that. If the coaching is not right, we're gonna fail players. That's it. That's it. Bottom line.
Yeah.
We really have to look ourselves in the mirror, especially coaches, top down, and get it together. It can be fixed.
Hopefully, yeah.
But if
Hopefully, man.
yeah, hopefully, yeah. So if extra, he needs to get it together. Like, bro, this is not Detroit. This is New York. Yeah, you will see fire this and fire that in our heartbeat. I advise you to get it together. The whole 5 yards, no, it's not gonna work. It's the NFL. You better throw 15. and guys were winning matchups. They
Mhm.
were guys won matchups. You know, we gotta use our species. You know, Arian Smith. We had to use guys. We had to get him in the slot, get him on the linebacker. Arian Smith, he could burn a linebacker. He get past the linebacker man. Mason Taylor, I like how he used him. He's the chain guy, move the chains. But we gotta do better. It's it's aggravating. Jermaine Johnson. I see guys talking nonsense about him. It's like, bro, first of all, he just got off Achilles injury, not even a year yet. He still ain't even hit his peak. So we good for the future as far as with our edge guys, our tackles, AVT. It showed that we really miss AVT. Josh Myers, I'm sorry, I was never a fan of Josh Myers. I was never a fan of sign that over.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, he sucks. I'm sorry, he sucks. I was never a fan of the pick. Oh, they go back to Ohio State. I don't care. He sucks. It still sucks.
Sucks balls.
So yeah, we need. Well, ABT's coming back. Then Joe Timmy go back to his ABT. I don't think ABT even comes back next year. I think they might just move on from him. And I love ABT, but it's like, bro, you off the field more than you're on the field. I'm sorry, so we have to look at more offensive linemen and defensive linemen. And honestly, and if the GM is smart, I will bring John Franklin Myers back. John Franklin Myers was balling with us. We were good. We were good against the run. Our pass rush was potent. John Franklin Myers can wreck a game plan. He really can. And I was never a fan of him ever getting released. Never. I thought he was the guy that we should have kept. As far as the Bryce Huff situation, yeah, whatever. Cool. But JFM, because he was a versatile defender, he could play inside and outside, and he was stout against the run.
Yeah.
So I guess we can just hope, man. Hopefully it be some change, with the play calling, the offense, and that fumble by Fields, like, bro, like how, like, you cannot do that. We was right there. We
He
were right
was
there in
right
the
there.
game. You cannot do that, and then you moving lackadaisical, like, bro, get on the ball. It's a 2 minute. It's a 2 minutes offense. Get on the ball. Why are we walking to the line of scrimmage? Get on the ball. Whole ass.
Yeah, man.
It's like we learned this in high school. Like, bro, you play in college and you're in a pros then. On the ball. So no subs can happen. On the ball. NASCAR, hurry up. Gas them out, wind them out. All right, on the ball again. I don't care if it's a 5-yard pickup. Get on the ball again.
100%.
Just like Oregon, with Chip Kelly had did at Oregon. Yeah, get on the ball. Get on the ball. Don't waste no time.
Urgency.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We need that urgency. We need that. As far as just walking up to taking our sweet time, no. Get on the ball. Let's go. We got business to handle. We score. It's a whole different ball game. Or even get 3 points. It's a whole different ball game. I'm like, all right, we got them to go 3-0. I'm like, we got a chance. Fumble. I'm just like, all right, you know what, whatever. I'm just at work like, yeah, it is what it is. I already knew we lost it once that happened.
Well, we'll see if we can turn it around. KO, you're the best, baby.
Yeah, man.
See you, buddy.
Good night, y'all, man. Y'all take it easy.
Yeah, you too, man.
All right, BG.
Woo-wee.
Here's what I think needs to happen.
All right, lay it on me, man.
You ready? I think Aaron Glenn and Muji and Woody, they need to call Fields in and they need to put him on IR.
Okay.
And here's why.
Broken
and this
heart.
is kind of this is more of a serious thing than I've probably talked about on this show.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I've spent 20 years on the fire department as a first responder. I was heavily involved in the 22 a day program. I don't know if you know what that is.
I don't.
22 a day is what 22. We have military has 22 suicides a day from PTSD, and it's a program to help these guys that are suffering. Okay, and watching Justin Fields tonight, and they showed several close-ups of him, especially that last drive. That man is broken up here, and if they don't get him help, because I've seen that look. I know what that look is, and it's not a matter of the kid doesn't have physical talent. There's a reason why he was in his closet crying. We've kind of glossed over that over the last several weeks, but there's that look that he has in his eyes. The kid is broken, and it's not broken as a player. He's broken as he is broken as a man. And I really feel for the kid. And I think that they need to seriously sit down and sit this kid and get this kid away from football for a while, because we just with the guy that from Dallas that just basically he committed suicide.
Marshawn Nealand, yes.
Yeah. And I feel for the kid, and I don't want I hope that they other people are seeing this, because that man is a broken man. It's not a matter of physical talent. We know that he's got all the gifts of the combination of Lamar Jackson and all these gifts that but it's up here, and that look in his face on that last drive is just a cloud. He has just a cloud over his face, over his eyes, and I feel for him. And I think that the best thing they could do for this team, and the best thing that they could, this isn't just because of his play. It's because of what I've seen that look, BG, and I want this kid off the team. I want this kid away from football for a while, because I think you can break somebody so bad. And obviously, you have a military background. Your family does. Your brothers do. Your father, pops, and they can probably they could have probably attest to that too. They've seen guys. They've probably been around guys like that, and when they get this cloud over their eyes, and they just cannot perform mentally, simple functions. I mean, I'm not, these things that Justin Fields is doing are not rookie mistakes. This is a guy that's just lost, and I think they need to I think they need to get him off the team. They need to get him away from football. You don't cut him. He's already got guaranteed, so just put him on IR and then give him some mental help, and figure out what to do at the end of the season. But you can't bring the kid back on here. You can't keep destroying this kid.
Yeah.
I keep calling him a kid. He's 25.
Yeah.
But you just can't do it. You've got to get him off this field. You got to get him away from this, and you just got to get him some help, because that's the look in this kid's face. And I saw it. There was no urgency at that. You're sitting there screaming, snap the ball, let's go. Aaron Glenn sitting there doing. Everybody was ready, and Fields just had one speed, because that's all the more his brain could process.
Yeah.
He just couldn't get it, and I think he's just broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's I feel for the kid, and for some people to call in and laugh at the Jets losing, and you know what, I don't. The draft picks really don't matter. We just drafted a quarterback number 2 overall. How'd that work out?
Yeah, not good. Not
right.
good at all.
So anyway, I appreciate everybody. BJ, you do a great job at this. Your show for the game day is phenomenal. So keep it up. I do have to ask, since your first caller, thinks that the Jets should lose. Do you put out a lesser show based on their record? Does the quality of your show, does your efforts of the show vary based off of the record, or do you just constantly put out good content all the time?
I let the people judge that. I don't judge that myself.
What? No, on your effort.
My effort, I try to clock in and clock out every day, whether 5 people are listening, 1,000,000 people are listening, 0 and
Exactly.
17, 17 and 0. That's how I try to operate my life.
Exactly. So why would you expect these kids that are getting, that's their job too, to go, you know what, Armand Membu, I think we're going to work on losing today. So let's let these guys, we're not going to do our job to the best of our ability. And that's just, to be honest, that's just a bitch move. Nobody does that. You're going to go out there and put the best effort you can. And if the best effort is 2 and, if it's 2 and 8, then so be it. At the end of the season, if it's 4 and 13, so be it. But you're not going out there and say, well, we're going to put in a lesser ever and try to lose the fucking game. We're not doing it. As a man, I wouldn't do it. BG, you wouldn't do it. So you know the type of man that would do it, that would put in less effort. Just saying. But anyway, God bless, Justin Fields. I hope the kid gets some help. I hope the management in the New York Jets organization sees this and says, this kid's destroyed mentally. Get him some help and get him off this field. I don't care about the season. And, we know the season's lost. Bring Tyrod in, bring Cook in. I don't care. But Fields has not got to see the field again. I think the kid just needs some mental help.
I think
But
you're right, Indy. I appreciate you,
we'll
man.
see you in the morning, you and Bob, and we'll sleep on it and wake up and here we are again.
We'll do it all over again there, Indy. That's for dang sure. We got 700 people in the room. Like the video. Hit subscribe if you want to, or don't. I can't control you. Back to the phone lines. It's Frankie.
Hey, I know I'm back. I
Yeah.
went to listen to the postgame show with the SNY one
Oh,
with
sure. Yeah. Yeah, the whole
all
crew.
those
Yep.
guys, the whole crew,
Yep.
Willie Colon and everybody. They said something really interesting.
Okay. Lay it on
They
me.
said that, the team was playing hard.
Sure.
Teams
Yeah.
playing real hard for Glenn.
Seem that way. Yeah.
Everything's working. They said the first drive was phenomenal,
Sure.
obviously, but you can't sustain that type of drive. You can't do that every time because you can't get your quarterback killed, and you can't just do that.
Yeah.
And it's not going to work all the time. Eventually, you're going to just stop it.
Yeah, of course. Okay.
They all agreed that Glenn holds everybody accountable except for one person, and that's the quarterback. And there was no reason for him to be playing this. Like, this is them saying this.
Yeah.
There was no reason for Justin Fields to be in the game in the second half, and they should have went to Tyrod Taylor, like you said. And they said this experiment is over, and if I don't want to, I'm trying to paraphrase how they were saying it.
Yeah.
It's like he's gonna die with Justin Fields if he continues to do this. He's gonna lose the team.
Yeah.
Because the other players are going to get frustrated. Because think about it. I mean, the team, if we had a competent quarterback tonight, we have a very good shot at winning this game. A very good
100%.
shot at winning this game. Okay.
I agree.
And there's been a few games like this now.
Yeah.
We were celebrating the fact, and kind of jokingly saying, he threw for 100 and whatever yards or whatever it was. Okay. But the point that I heard what Indy was saying, and I don't. He does look like he is a broken human being. I mean, just in that last drive, I'm talking about Justin Fields in that last drive,
Yeah.
and just sitting there, looks like deer in the headlights. Look, I don't know what's wrong with him. I'm not a psychologist.
Yeah.
Okay, but I would agree. Maybe you just sit him. He's getting paid, and
What
let
do you
him
have
go.
to lose?
Yeah,
Like
no,
you're already
literally.
losing, so
Right.
why not sit them? Yeah.
And the things that the guys were saying on the post game show was just basically making sure that like you don't lose the rest of the players. Like if you bring in Tyrod, you bring in Brady Cook, and you continue to lose, at least you're doing something. You're
Correct.
changing things. Okay, you're trying to do something because they're just going to get frustrated and they're going to they were afraid that he could lose the rest of the team if he doesn't make this change. So
Yeah, I
anyway,
mean, the only other piece of it I would just say is, which again, maybe what's AG selling. Hey, man, we won 2 games in a row, and Justin Fields was the guy before the result of tonight. And I have not heard the press conference. Obviously, I'm doing the show right
yeah,
now, but just
right.
seeing some of the statements as people were calling in and how he was defending Justin, it does. If again, I'm just reading statements, but it doesn't sound like he's in any rush to bench Justin Fields. So, yeah, that's interesting.
And he's not. And what was Salah's biggest downfall? What was Rex Ryan's? As great as Rex was, what was his biggest downfall?
Oh
He
God.
stuck with Sanchez. When you
Yeah.
stick with a quarterback that everybody else can see, you don't need to you don't need to watch tape to see that he isn't any good. Just watch the game.
And it doesn't
And
make
it's
any
not.
sense because Justin Fields, again, I think we can all give, maybe not all, I won't speak for everybody, but for the most of us, I would say we could give HE a pass. Okay, you tried Justin Fields, it didn't work. All right, who
Yeah,
else are you going to fucking sign? I don't know. So, like, it flopped. Like, all right, eat it and move on. Like, I get, even though as bad as it was, Zach Wilson was the number 2 overall pick. You guys fucking went all in on him. You want to expound every fucking resource to make sure he's clearly not the guy. So I understand on that. You're like, fuck this. We're all in on this guy or Sam Darnold or any of these guys. Justin Fields wasn't invested with the 2nd overall pick. You didn't draft this guy. You just signed him as a free agent. And sure, it's $30 million guaranteed, but who gives a shit? You have a cajillion dollars. What's $30 million you light on fire? Nothing.
right. I agree. And so I mean, I think he's got to make the change. And if he doesn't, I'm afraid he might lose. I agree with those guys. He might lose the rest of the players. Like
I hope not.
they're not going to play hard for him. I mean, it's not. It's not respectful to them because no matter what you say, Indy's right. You go out there, you want to win. As a player,
of course.
and like I said, as a fan, my brain is telling me, yeah, okay, yeah, I want the first pick. But I'm sitting here watching. I'm fucking yelling at the TV.
Yeah.
Okay, I really am because of what I'm watching, and I want the damn team to win. And I may be unrealistic. Oh, maybe we'll pull off like 9 straight wins or something stupid. Okay, or put in Brady Cook, and maybe he can be the next Tom Brady. I don't know, but yeah, I mean. But when you watch the same crap over and over again, I'm like, dude, come on.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just wanted to give you an update. I just went
appreciate
over there
that.
to watch it. But
thanks, Frankie.
see you tomorrow morning.
Yep, we'll be here. Bob Lederer will be here in a matter of hours. I'm going to take a quick power nap and lay down, do one of these, and then I'm going to wake up and go, wait a second, today's Thursday, right? We got the Jets-Patriots game, and I'm going to have a harsh reminder that game already happened, Paul. The Jets lost. And I'm going to relive that tomorrow morning in a couple hours when I wake up. We will do the show of Bob Lederer. It'll be our first post-game, basically, show, Boy Green Daily, that we've ever done before. So we'll be back on tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Guys, get some naps, some sleep, some power naps, whatever you want. I was going to cover some article tonight, but I was going to say fucking, but I guess it doesn't matter. It's the internet. It's after midnight. I'm fucking beat. So I will write a recap or some angle of the Aaron Glenn presser or something in the morning, and then we'll do Boy Green Daily tomorrow at 7:30, and then we'll do all our NFL picks on the MC Show digital channel. So we got a lot coming. I want to thank everybody for coming on tonight. We had over 7 hours of live coverage today. 7 hours. There's 24 hours a day. We spent 7 hours of it talking Jets. Pre-game show, Boy Green meets Woody, live watch party, post-game right now. I mean, we're all over the place, and you Jet fans are crazy animals, and I'm a crazy animal with you. We love doing this. It was so close tonight, but not close enough. Horseshoes and hand grenades. So appreciate y'all. We'll be back on tomorrow morning in a handful of hours later this morning with Bob Lederer. And we'll see you guys then. Take care.